I am going to demonstrate how to wrap a medical instrument to sterilize it in an autoclave. The first thing I have done is gathered all the supplies I need. 2 sheets of autoclave wrap paper, the appropriate size for wrapping the instrument I want to sterilize, autoclave tape, a sterilization indicator strip, gauze if the item I need has to have the arms held open completely. That way the sterilization will get all of the surfaces of the item. A felt tip pen for writing the details on the outside of the package. And if I was sterilizing an item that has pointed tips, I would also have covers that I can put on those tips so that it's a safe environment, as in it won't tear the package or poke someone accidentally. So to start off, I am working on a clean, dry surface that is large enough to be able to do this properly. I have washed my hands according to hand washing protocol. The item that I want to sterilize, I have already sanitized, rinsed, and dried. I've inspected the instrument to make sure there's no rust or pitting, and that it's in good operational order. So now I'm going to start. I want to put this item, well, first off, the wrapping paper should be situated so that there is a point directed to me. I will put the item on the paper just below the center. I'm going to include a sterilizing 3D strip. In this case, I will not have to use gauze to keep the arms open. There's a spring in it that automatically keeps them open, and there's no sharp tips. All right, I am going to start by taking the corner that's closest to me, bringing it across the top of the item. I'm going to fold back so that the tip is then touching the back edge of the packaging. I will crease the folds so they're nice and neat. And then I'm going to do the same with the sides. It's important to keep the package nice and neat so then when you go to open it up to use the sterilized items, you want to make that process as easy as possible. So again, folding in either side, points back out to the corner, out to the edges. Again, creasing the folds, then rolling it once away from me so that the instrument inside to be sterilized is completely surrounded by wrap. And since there's extra, I'm going to take the point that's furthest away from me, bring it back over the top, and since there's still excess, again, I'm going to fold the paper back onto itself and smooth the crease. My first layer is complete. The reason why we fold the papers individually is so that when you go to unwrap the item to use in a sterile environment, it will be easier to unpackage if you've wrapped the pieces individually. All right, so ready for my second. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as the first layer, placing it just below center. Again, taking the corner that's closest to me over top of the package, bringing the corner back to the edge that's closest to me, smoothing the creases, and once again, doing the same thing with the sides, taking the point, folding it back out to the edge, the side edge. Same with the other side. The other nice thing is you want to keep this package nice and neat, not too snug, but secure. You don't want it too tight because, again, you want the autoclave to be able to get to the steam and pressure, get to every surface of the items that are being sterilized. Now, I have, again, the last top piece that's loose. I will pull it back towards me, and I'm going to tuck the edge underneath so that I have a nice long straight edge to secure with tape. I'm now attaching autoclave tape to the outside package so it will stay secure. I'm going to take my felt tip pen, making note of the item that's inside, my initials, and the date of sterilization. If I'm not going to sterilize immediately, I will not put the date on until I am actually ready to put this in the autoclave. As an alternative to wrapping individually, you can also use autoclave envelopes. What you would do is put the instrument inside with a sterilization indicator strip, unless the envelope has a built-in sterilization indicator strip. Seal the envelope and make sure you're writing on the opaque side, again, name of the instrument, your initials, and date of when you're sterilizing the item. And that is how you prepare a wrap to wrap an instrument to be sterilized in the autoclave.